Imagine standing at the foothill of a mountain, where the paths leading upward are steeped in the mystery of mist and age-old secrets whisper through the trembling leaves. The story of Leonardo da Vinci begins here. A figure cloaked in both brilliance and enigma, Da Vinci is synonymous with the Renaissance, a time when every stroke of a brush, every chisel mark on stone, and every idea scribbled on parchment was a quiet revolution against the darkness of ignorance. What if you could walk alongside him, through the Florentine streets filled with the clash of commerce and creativity, observing, wondering, and understanding the mind that envisioned flying machines, while the world was yet tethered firmly to the ground? Despite his genius, Da Vinci navigated a complex web of social interactions, often marked by his temperamental nature and the high standards he set for himself and others. His reputation as a master was sometimes shadowed by his personal struggles, including his bouts of melancholy and isolation. His notebooks, filled with anatomical sketches and reflective notes, offer a glimpse into his complex psyche, revealing a man who frequently battled with the solitude of his intellectual pursuits and the absence of a lifelong companion. In this essay, we will explore the multifaceted nature of Da Vinci's life, focusing on his social interactions, temperament, and the personal obstacles he overcame. We will delve into how these elements influenced his work and how, despite having no biological children, his intellectual progeny thrived, as his teachings and visions were perpetuated by his devoted students and admirers. Born on April 15, 1452, in Vinci, Italy, Leonardo was the illegitimate son of a notary and a peasant woman. This stain of illegitimacy could have shadowed a lesser spirit into obscurity. Instead, it fueled Leonardo's quests across various fields. Bereft of formal education and familial legitimacy, he cultivated a relentless curiosity that would define his genius. Vinci's undulating landscape, peopled with structures that married function and form, taught young Leonardo about the interplay of natural and human-made beauty. This environment was an ever-present tutor, influencing his lifelong pursuit of integrating art with science. Growing up on the outskirts of Florence, the epicenter of the Renaissance, exposed Leonardo to a blend of artistic and intellectual stimuli. This unique upbringing was foundational in carving his role in art and history. Florence in the 15th century was not just a city, it was a pulsating heart of newfound humanism. Here, the rebirth of classical knowledge woke society from its medieval slumber. Artists, philosophers, and scientists rubbed shoulders, exchanging ideas that were as revolutionary as they were radical. The vibrant streets, markets, and public squares of Florence offered Leonardo a canvas alive with possibilities. Under the patronage of the Medici family, the city became a cultural and intellectual hub that attracted the most brilliant minds of the time. In this stimulating environment, Leonardo began his apprenticeship at the renowned workshop of Andrea del Verrocchio, which was akin to entering a sanctuary where art and science converged seamlessly. Andrea del Verrocchio, a master sculptor and painter, was pivotal in shaping Leonardo's early artistic direction. Under Verrocchio's meticulous guidance, Leonardo learned more than the fundamentals of painting and sculpture. He absorbed the profound interconnectedness of observation and creativity. Drawing lessons were not mere exercises in technique, but expansive explorations of nature, anatomy, mechanics, and geometry. Verrocchio emphasized precision and discipline, qualities that Leonardo assimilated and later transcended in his work. This mentorship was transformative, It was here that Leonardo's distinctive style, marked by a meticulous attention to detail and a harmonious blend of realism and idealism, began to flourish. Leonardo's approach to science was marked by relentless questioning and empirical observation. Unlike his contemporaries, he did not accept knowledge as a static inheritance, but as an evolving entity that he could challenge and expand upon. His notebooks, filled with sketches of flora and fauna, anatomical diagrams and mechanical contraptions, are testament to his method. Each page echoed his belief in experience and experimentation as the most reliable sources of understanding. In an age where much of the scientific endeavors were shackled by inherited wisdom, Leonardo's insistence on first-hand information laid the groundwork for modern empirical methods. Among the most fascinating artifacts of Renaissance culture are Leonardo's notebooks. Compiled over decades, they offer unprecedented insights into the scope and depth of his intellect and curiosity. Written in his famous mirror script and teeming with ideas, these pages reveal a mind in constant motion. Equally adept in art and science, his notebooks blend observations of the natural world with intricate mechanical designs and sublime artistic sketches. They uncategorically illustrate his belief in the unity of art and science, his conviction that disciplines were not segregated territories, but interconnected realms that enriched and informed each other. Da Vinci's notebooks were not mere records of his thoughts and inventions. They were the canvas where his genius played, pondered, and prophesied. Leonardo's artistic triumphs are epitomized in The Last Supper and the Mona Lisa, paintings that revolutionize our engagement with visual narrative and emotional depth. Each piece not only captures the culmination of his refined techniques, but also embodies his profound understanding of human psychology. The Last Supper, painted on the walls of Santa Maria delle Grazie in Milan, encapsulates Leonardo's mastery in creating a dynamic narrative tableau. Here, composition, gesture, and gaze work collaboratively to portray a dramatic moment in a profoundly humanistic context. The Mona Lisa, with her enigmatic smile, continues to captivate viewers, drawing them into a silent dialogue that transcends time. Her expression, caught between transparency and mystery, reflects Leonardo's lifelong fascination with the ambiguities of human emotion. Leonardo's journey was not solitary. It was shaped by interactions with contemporaries, each a titan in their own right. Figures such as Michelangelo, Raphael, and Machiavelli were part of the vibrant intellectual and artistic landscape of Renaissance Italy. Through collaborations and rivalries, Leonardo engaged in a dynamic exchange of ideas, challenging and refining his perspectives. His relationship with Michelangelo, often marked by stark differences in temperament and method, spurred Leonardo to push his creative boundaries, proving that friction can be a powerful catalyst for artistic evolution. These interactions within his circle not only shaped his path, but also illustrate the importance of community and dialogue in fostering intellectual and creative growth. In 1516, Leonardo accepted an invitation from King François I of France, a patron of the arts who offered him the title Premier Painter and Engineer and Architect to the King. This marked the beginning of his final chapter in Amboise, France. At the Château du Clos-Luce, Leonardo found a peaceful retreat to continue his work, surrounded by a generous patron's esteem and resources. Here he focused on scientific studies and teaching his pupils, imparting the vast knowledge he had accumulated over his lifetime. His death on May 2, 1519, was not just the end of an individual's life, but marked the culmination of a pivotal era in art and science. His final years in France were reflective, characterized by the synthesis of a lifetime of learning and creativity. Leonardo da Vinci's legacy is profound and multifaceted. As the quintessential Renaissance man, he not only exemplified the Renaissance ideal of a polymath, but also expanded its boundaries. His works continue to influence a wide array of fields, from art to science to engineering, embodying the interdisciplinary approach that defines modern education and innovation. His concept of the Vitruvian man remains a symbol of the symbiosis between art and science, two realms that Leonardo merged through his insatiable curiosity and unparalleled creativity. His legacy teaches us that boundaries of discipline are but constructs that can be transcended through the power of human intellect and imagination. Today, Leonardo da Vinci is not merely a historical figure. He is a continuous source of inspiration. His life prompts us to question, explore, and innovate. In an age dominated by specialization, Leonardo's interdisciplinary approach urges us to think broadly and integrate knowledge across fields. Modern technological advancements, such as AI and robotics, often draw upon principles noted in Leonardo's sketches. His enduring influence is a testament to the timeless relevance of his innovations and artistic genius. In revisiting Leonardo, we do not just look back at a Renaissance icon, but forward at the potential of human creativity. His life is a reminder that the future belongs to those who, like Leonardo, can dream it in the broadest strokes possible.